says Grandmaster Kham, and that's true. It's 53 years that I'm on the spiritual path and on the martial path. But yet I emphasize first, before I begin this process, that I stand on spirit, not on title. Because the calling of spirits is serious business. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. It doesn't change the relevance. It is still true. And as it has been said, those spirits that lived continue to live. We are the physical manifestation of those spirits, and we need to always remember that.
Right.
As we see, they see. So they have been called present through the trees, through the skins and sacrifice of trees and animals, which produce a sound through an instrument we call drums. But we need to also understand that those are spirits. They never stop being spirits. So it's with respect that we do what we do. And again, you were invited here for 4, and at 4, we called on those spirits at 4 p.m. because we wanted them to be present as each person came through the door, and to ask them humbly to remain present. So this is just a continuation of that. We're not just doing it right now, this second, but we're acknowledging. I'm a Kemetic priest, which means those that follow a way of East Africa. But I say each time that I do this, I remind, it is arrogant to believe that spirit only speaks to one group, including Kemites.
Sure.
It speaks through spirit. And those who occupy a landmass, called Kemet, or called whatever in the land of Africa or wherever, and today especially, we're honored to those that come through, and the spirits of the children that are present from Guyana, we honor them. And as I like to say, for those who have heritage in the Caribbean, as I as well, born in the U.S., but have heritage in the Caribbean. Guyana is just a stone's throw from Trinidad. Nai and myself share, and St. Lucia here, and Guyana again, and those who are in the diaspora, they could not take it away from us.
Okay.
Though we practice other people's culture, we never lost our own.
Right.
I can smile silently and still call who I need to call, no matter what you think I'm doing. We begin. To the east, I'm going to simply call, I'm going to speak in English, though I'm qualified to speak some Yoruba, out of into Natur, which is the first language of many languages in the land of Kemet. But I'm going to speak in English so we all understand who I'm speaking to. So I'm going to call the energies of the east, then I'm going to turn to the south, then I'm going to turn to the west, then I'm going to turn to the north. This is the direction that the earth travels around the sun, and not sunrise and sunset. But we call it that. So we say first light, last light. We won't get caught in semantics. So, to the east, I'm simply going to call on them and their elemental forces, and by their elemental names, by whatever language. So I'm going to first speak the language, call on the energy of the Most High, which by whatever name we know it as, remains the ultimate. I'm going to say initial Ar. I'm going to pronounce the word which means life. To you, the one Most High, we give honor and praise first and always. To our ancestors and I would be remiss not to ask the permission of the eldest person who chooses to acknowledge. Is an elder present that chooses to acknowledge, to give permission for us to continue? Anyone over the age of 66, which is my age? Anyone want to acknowledge? Okay. May we continue? Do we have your permission, elder?
You tell my age?
No. Do we have your permission to continue?
Continue, yes.
Thank you.
Continue, yes. Continue.
Thank you so much. To the elemental forces of the East, we recognize air. Chapu is correct. We give praise. To the elemental forces of the South, to that earth portion, we give praise. To the elemental forces of the West, which is water, we give praise. To the elemental forces of the North, we give praise and honor, which is fire. To the elemental forces of heaven, that's sky, not heaven, there's a difference. To the elemental forces of sky, we give honor. To the elemental forces of earth, not dirt, earth, there's a difference. We give honor. To the elemental force of air, not just atmosphere, we give honor. There's a difference. To the elemental force of moisture, including rain, we give praise, honor. To those guardians known to me in the company that I personally call on, I give honor. To those that we all know by whatever name, those known to me and those unknown to me. And there are many. But I honor them because they are creations of the One Most High. And so with or without my knowledge, certainly with or without my permission, they exist. But I honor them, and I will not forget them. I pronounce life again as I seal the area and wish us all peace and love and light. I'm going to pronounce the word life. Thank you, and I ask that this time you close your eyes in a moment and call on Spirit as you know it, by the name that you know. Just please close your eyes, and when you raise your head, I'll acknowledge that you have done. All done. Thank you. Took it.